Hi everyone, welcome to VetMed 529A, Aquaculture and Aquatic Animal Medicine. Today we're exploring the internal and external anatomy of a fish. This is a Dalagang Bukid, a common reef fish in the Philippines, and we'll be taking a closer look at its structure to better understand how it lives, moves, and survives in its aquatic environment. Let's begin with sex determination. We have here a male and a female Dalagang Bukid. From the outside, the differences are not always obvious, but sometimes males appear slightly slimmer and more vibrant in color than female, especially during spawning season. Now let's take a look at the external anatomy. First, we have the head, which includes the eyes, mouth, and gills. The gills are located just behind the head and are essential for breathing underwater. Covering the gills is the operculum, a hard, bony flap that protects the delicate gill filaments underneath. You'll notice the operculum moves as the fish breathes, allowing water to pass over the gills. Right above the mouth, we see the nares. These are the fish's nostrils. Fish use them to detect scents in the water, though they aren't used for breathing like in mammals. Let's go over the fins. On the top is the dorsal fin. On the sides, we have the pectoral fins, followed by the pelvic fins below. Further back is the anal fin, located just before the tail. And finally, the caudal fin, or tail fin. It helps propel the fish forward. Running along the side of the body is the lateral line, a sensory organ that helps detect movement and pressure changes in the water. Lastly, at the bottom rear, we find the anus, also referred to as the vent or anal opening, which is part of the digestive and reproductive systems. Now let's move on to the internal anatomy of the Dalagang Bukid. Using scissors or a scalpel, we make a shallow incision starting from the anal opening all the way up to the base of the operculum. Carefully peel back the body wall to expose the internal organs. Always handle the organs gently to avoid damaging any important structures. First, just behind the gills, we find the heart. It's small and usually dark red. This two-chambered organ pumps blood throughout the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients. Next to it is the liver, a large brownish organ. The liver helps in digestion and detoxification, and it's one of the largest internal organs in the fish. Connected to the liver and moving downward, we see the stomach. This is where the initial breakdown of food happens. From the stomach, food passes into the small intestine, which continues digestion and absorbs nutrients the fish needs to survive. Now, let's look at the gonads. These are the fish's reproductive organs. Near the bottom of the cavity is the urinary bladder. It's a small, thin-walled sac that collects liquid waste filtered by the kidneys before it's expelled from the body. And finally, running along the top of the body cavity, you can see the vertebral column, or spine. This is the fish's central support structure. It protects the spinal cord and connects to the ribs and muscles. To summarize, the key internal structures include the heart, liver, stomach, small intestine, gonads, urinary bladder, and vertebral column. Each one plays a specific role in keeping the fish alive, healthy, and able to reproduce. Understanding these organs helps us appreciate how fish are designed to live in their aquatic world.